we tried to bring them into our world when we really needed to be in their world.
Right.
To figure out how they were looking and feeling about things.
Coming to all the difference, they taught us. They taught us how to talk to our kids, how to play with our kids, how to handle those meltdowns. We had meltdowns here. There weren't a lot because of the activities.
Floor time is different because it really focuses on the child and it really focuses on what's interesting to them. So instead of kind of going up and saying, okay, we're going to teach you this skill, and anytime you're presented with, this specific situation, you're going to do this skill, and teaching them a series of skills, it uses kind of the child's own curiosity and their own imagination and their own play, which is what every child is excellent at, whether we really think about it or not, and it's really how they learn.
We learned a lot about them. They learned a lot about us.
You couldn't go take her to the grocery store or church. And even taking her to my parents' house, going to see the grandparents. So she was really having a tough time.
If there's a person who can't sit still for very long, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're being defiant or they're being difficult. It means that for whatever reason, that person needs to move more to feel okay. Or maybe they need to move to be able to process information and think about, how do I problem solve this? So often the answer is to give some kind of a medication to kind of dampen down that need for movement, but then are you also not dampening down the way that they need to process information? So what we would rather do here, and there are other people as well in the country who believe that you need to feed that need, and then over time, when that is satiated, then you don't need that as much, and you can be okay.
The evaluation piece, in and of itself, was gold to us, because it kind of gave us something to hold on to, some blueprints, some ideas of how to respond, how to handle it. And honestly, without that, I don't know if we could have pulled it off.
I could spin her and she wouldn't get dizzy. I'd spin her like crazy. I'd be dizzy. And now she gets dizzy. So the neurological, basically, pressure cooker has cooked. This has become something that just put everything into hyperdrive, and it works.
And while she may still need supports down the way, she's come so far with this intensive work and the right kind of work.
Every week we have families coming in talking about the amazing changes that happened in their lives. And for a family, an amazing change might be that their child got a haircut for the first time ever and didn't scream their head off. It may be that, again, for the first time ever, their family sat at a dinner table together and had a meal and had a conversation during that meal. And that sounds like a little thing, but it's a big deal.
They put their own dishes away. They clean their table up now, as opposed to what we had a year and a half ago. Their regular routine, dress and sleep and getting clothes out, preparing for the next day. I don't even feel anymore that they're adopted. I just feel that they're just so in tune with us that we're mom and dad, and we always have been.
We eat off of China now.
No more paper plates.
Our boys are able to play organized sports. That's not anything I ever expected them to be able to do.
And that has a lot to do with their regulatory system staying in tune. They would get so in a meltdown that they would be 45 minutes to an hour just trying to settle themselves down, and we just couldn't think of other than urine timeout.
They're not broken. They're stuck, essentially. It's not something that needs to be fixed. It's not something that is, we can put a Band-Aid on it, it'll be all better. They're just a little bit stuck, and they need that little oomph to kind of get over whatever the sticking point may be at the moment, and lets them kind of move on.
Now we can go to the park, and I understand why they're swinging, why they're sliding, why they're doing what they're doing. And if they want to swing all day, then I know why they want to swing all day.
And it just kind of flows into essentially every area of their life because of the problem solving, the executive functioning, and the planning and the execution and the sequencing and everything that kind of comes from play. It's really just like a little starting point, and you kind of light the match and watch the fireworks go. It's just kind of woo, and then it all happens. It's pretty awesome.
Watch this.